Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Sunday. We've had rain the last 2 days, so Friday, Saturday. So I thought that maybe today would be a good day to get out to the flea market here in Sevierville to see if anybody's anxious to sell anything because they've had like rain out the last 2 days. I just pulled in. There's not a lot of vendors here right now. I'm still going to walk around and see what we can find. So let's do this. Here's that BMW keychain with a leather band that I had picked up. So I definitely wanted that. This is where I grabbed that Wii U Disney Infinity game and like Portal. I was really interested in that. At this point, I was looking around for whoever's area this was. I knew the guy that normally sets up over here, and it looked like all his stuff, but he was nowhere to be found. So I just kind of chilled out for a little bit, looked through the rest of his stuff, and was kind of just putting together a pile.
How are you today?
Good, how are you?
How are you today?
Good, I got a little pile here.
Alright, you see us on the side?
No, I'll come back around. You gonna get more out or?
No, I just got nothing.
Oh, you just got your doors open.
Look in that box up there. I don't know if there's anything open there.
Well, let's look at what I got real quick and you let me know.
What you got me in it?
I got that.
Alright, what you got me in on that?
That. Those two.
Alright, yeah.
I know, right? But
Let's say 50 cents. I mean, you know.
we'll do $1 here.
Yeah, $1 there. What do you want to do on that? Quarter, 50 cents?
Yeah.
You know.
What do you got here?
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't even know.
Let's say, what do you
About $5 for everything.
You do 8 on it?
We'll do 8 on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8 on that, and then if you want that thing, you can give me 15 to have it all. If you want to take a chance.
I'll catch you back around.
I can do 15. Probably got that in. It's up to you. I got 2 of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just.
I mean, you know, it's up to you.
Let me pull it out of there and look at it.
Put it on tailgate. Look at it. Your own thing at the house. I basically don't see any problem with it, to be quite honest with you. I don't, but it was not tested. But the speakers, of course, come out. I just don't know how you.
I'll do it.
I mean,
yeah, I could always, like you said, part it
take
out
these
if
off
need be. At this point, I'm just looking at everything, and there's just not a lot for me out here today. You know, just a lot of odds and ends, nothing that I think that I could really make any type of profit on eBay. So, I mean, again, I kept looking. Morning.
Well, I've got one too, but I have to wear my glasses.
Right.
So I can't wear it.
Well, I don't really have to.
sorry.
Oh, you're
wear
okay.
Glasses, so.
Well, I'm blind if I don't have glasses on.
Well, I'll have it on when you come back. Thank you guys so much.
How you doing?
Good. How are you? He had quite a few VHS tapes. The first one I picked up there, that was sealed. That was like the only one he had that was sealed. And it was, you know, I didn't know much about it. It's a really old movie, Easter or something or other, Easter Parade or something like that. And I was like, well, you see me kind of, I'm really thinking about it. I was going to do a sold comp on it and stuff like that. But if I would have found maybe one or two more that I would have thought about maybe grabbing, I probably would have looked them up. But at this point, I was kind of like, this is boring. I'm going to move on.
You're too pretty and you inside out, I can tell.
Right here, I noticed this little pile of Barbies, and she said it was a dollar table, so I was like kind of interested. So you see me flipping them over right now. On the lower back of a Barbie will give you the date that it was manufactured. And I think there were two of those were in 1999. One didn't have anything stamped, so it must have been a knockoff. But then there was one that, I think that one I have in my hand right now, was a 1966. I had some pen marks on it. I just, for a dollar, I don't know. You know, you probably could have got $4 or $5 for it, but I was like, moving on.
Dollar for?
What do you know? I came across some more VHS tapes. This one had those little organizers in the drawer, so I started looking through them all. And this is where I found the Saving Private Ryan that was factory sealed. So that was the first drawer that I opened up, so I thought, well, I'm going to go through the rest. Well, I thought maybe I'd run into something else that was factory sealed, but I went through all the drawers and I didn't find anything else that was sealed. I started looking at some of these other tapes that he had just laying on top of those organizers or those little drawers, and they were sealed, but I just didn't feel good about them. So needless to say, I just went with the one VHS tape.
I'll take that.
Hey everybody, I'm back from the flea market. I wanted to kind of show you what I picked up today. There wasn't a lot of vendors out there, but I did pick up a few things. So I'm going to flip the camera around and kind of go over what I paid. And we'll get into about what I think they can sell for here in a second. So let me flip this camera around. Okay, well here we go. This is today's haul. I don't think too bad. We'll start off with this Panasonic Boom Box. I can't remember the model number, C45, something C45. Well, I picked it up for $5. It doesn't have the battery cover on it or the cord, but I'm going to test it and see if it works. If so, I think the sold comps on it are anywhere from $80 to $120. Even if it doesn't work, I should be able to get $30, maybe even $40 for it. There's sold comps on just the speakers for $20. So that's a good find for $5, regardless of what happens. I picked up 13, as you can see here, Elvis 8-track factory sealed. I got them for $3 a piece. I thought that was a really good buy. We'll go through the sold comps. I think it all depends on the album. But it looks like anywhere from $7 to $25 an 8-track. So I did just fine on that. A factory sealed Cocoon movie VHS, factory sealed Saving Private Ryan VHS. Then I just grabbed this sealed VHS tape, 6-hour Maxwell. I came across that Portal of Power for Xbox 360. Got that for $1. This Disney Xfinity Wii U little setup here. No characters, just the platform and the game. Game looks like there's like no scratches on the CD, which is pretty cool. Picked that up for a few bucks. I'll go over that in a minute. I got these, I think that's pronounced Xanady. Not sure. Pair of overalls, women's overalls, but they're like in pristine shape. They look really good. A pair of these Armani Exchange aviator glasses. They just need to be cleaned up, but I got them for $1. I found this BMW factory sealed keychain. I think it's got the leather, a black leather band on it. So got that for $1. Picked up this shirt, not sure what brand that is, but I like the subject matter. It looks pretty cool. It's almost kind of like a graffiti. So with all that being said and done, let's see if I can back up a little bit. Honestly, I had $45 in the tapes and that Portal of Power. So I paid a little bit more than $1 for that Portal of Power. So I had $45 there. I had $13 for the Boom Box and BMW keychain and the Disney Infinity. So I paid $13 for all that. These were $1 a piece for the overalls and the shirt. Glasses were $1. And the cassettes were each $1. So I did pretty good. I will add all this up here in a minute, and I'll get back with you as we're sitting at the computer. All right, guys, here we go. You just saw just before this the items that I picked up at the flea market this morning. It is Sunday, and I did okay. There wasn't a lot of vendors out there like I had stated, but I did okay. I ended up spending my cost of goods. This is what I spent on all those items that you saw, was $54 total. So I got the boom box, the clothes, the 8 tracks, videos, all those little odds and ends for $54. And after doing some research, some of the 8 tracks were more valuable than some of the others. The VHS weren't that valuable, but then the boom box, there's a range anywhere from $30, $40 to $120 depending on condition. I just kind of ran an average on everything. There was a couple more valuable, like 2 real valuable 8 tracks in my mind valuable. They're worth, $30, $40, $50 for one of them. But if I average everything out, I will come up with a gross sales of $363. So that's a really good flip for me. I mean, that's a good day of sourcing to go from 54 to 363. Now, keep in mind, I have to subtract the eBay fees. There's a few items in there that will have free shipping, so I'll have to take that out. But all in all, $54 into 363 is a pretty darn good day of sourcing for me. I will take that. Hopefully, you guys got a little bit out of this video. I am going to source a little bit more next week. We got a podcast going on next week. Hopefully Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we'll have 3 new episodes go up. So we're busy, busy, busy. I got more to list. So I'm going to get back at it. Got a lot to do. I want to thank you guys for hanging around. Give me a huge thumbs up. There you go. And subscribe down below. And I'll see you on the next one. You guys are awesome, and I'm hanging it up. See ya.